What's going on, MJ fam? The MJ Scientist here. Well, in this video, I wanted to do a rant video on Michael Jackson's final recordings. We recently got some leaked snippets online, and I wanted to give my take on them. I've always wanted to hear Michael's final recordings that he did at least in 2003 up to 2009. We got most of these recordings and snippets. It's unfortunate. I'd like to hear them in full, but they belong to private collectors, so it's probably going to be very limited, or probably not going to happen if we are going to hear these songs. So anyway, I want to give my take. I'm very excited to do it. Let's get started. Got notes here. First song we're going to discuss is Adore You. It was recorded between 2004 and 2005. I've always wanted to hear this song, especially hearing the snippets. It reminds me so much of History, the beat of the era, like the late 90s kind of Michael. He wanted to finish this before his death. He had this in the notes, I believe, in his bathroom, songs that he wanted to finish. A private collector has the song. Like I said, you guys will probably never hear it because of that, but I respect that. That's pretty cool. And at least we got the snippets to get an idea of what the song is like. So yeah, Adore You. I got most of all this information off of Wikipedia. I know the Michael Jackson unreleased song page constantly changes. So yeah. Here's a song I want to hear. Boy No, recorded in 2009. Vocals are incomplete. Song is about loneliness. I think it'd be like kind of like maybe like Stranger in Moscow or something like that. Maybe You Are Not Alone, but it has such a somber feel to it. It has a very smooth feel to it, which is what I like. Private Collector has the song. Again, we'll probably never hear it, and that's okay. Yeah. I have to accept that, you guys, that we'll probably never hear these songs since a private collector has them. It's really up to them if they want to share it, but then they probably got to deal with copyright or whatever. I don't know how all that works. Dark Lady, aka H2O, 2008. Another song I want to hear. An Arabic sound to the choir. It's like Queen's Under Pressure. That's very interesting. I know Michael was a big Queen fan. Complete vocals on choruses, scratch vocals on verses. So yeah, he's getting an idea, he's getting the feel as a song, but this is another song I really want to hear. Some people said it has like a modern sound to it of what the song's supposed to sound like. So it's very interesting. So yeah. Days in Gloucestershire. We have this song. It got linked in 2013. Recorded at Neverland Ranch. That's a good place. Song linked in 2013 due to the Sony hack. Yep, I remember that very well, you guys. That was a pretty big hack. Days in Gloucestershire is a very simple demo. It's very somber. Very beautiful sounding, actually, at the same time. I'm glad we have the full song. It's been online for years. Go look it up. Alright, here's another one that we have. I Am a Loser, or I Was the Loser. Recorded between 2003 and 2008. The 2008 version has auto-tune vocals, but I don't believe the 2008 version has been leaked yet, you guys. We have renditions, remakes online of the 2008 version, but I think they're just a remake. Comment below if that's actually the leaked version, the 2008 one. I don't think it is. I think it's just a remake. It's interesting Michael would use auto-tune vocals. He probably was experimenting at the time with that, and why wouldn't he? He's been in the business for so long. He has the right to experiment and do that way he wants. But it'd be interesting to hear the real 2008 version. We do have the 2003 version leaked, though, online. Okay, remember what I told you was recorded between 2008 and 2009. It has a very similar feel to Speechless. I love Speechless, you guys. That's one of my favorites off Invisible. Vocals are scratched, incomplete. So yeah, be interesting to hear this song. I'd like to hear another version of Speechless. Michael very much appreciated his fans and who supported him. So I would be very much interested hearing this. But the song is in the hands of a private collector. So either we gotta wait for many years, like Can't Get Your Weight Off of Me, or we may not hear it at all, and I will accept that. That's fine. I just want to do this video because I'm very passionate about his unreleased songs. I love especially his later stuff. I feel like we deserve to hear that, but, you know, it's the way it is. Rocker, I want to hear this one, recorded in 2008 and 2009. So, Wikipedia has 2008 on a lot of these, but I know Michael picked up a few of these songs in 2009, so I decided to write that too, because he was working on these on and off during those years. Okay, similar to Queen, We Will Rock You. That's very interesting, you guys. Again, another Queen-like song. Michael must have been really feeling Queen at this time. Complete vocals, choruses, incomplete verses. So again, we're going to hear a complete chorus and incomplete verses. Songs in Hands of Private Collector. Like I said, the snippets were leaked, like all these other songs, but unfortunately, we just probably won't hear it. Water, 2008, another good one. Recorded at the Carolwood House. Very interesting. That's a good place to record a song, I think, from Michael. He definitely would feel comfortable there. Production is complex. Has a feel like Stranger in Moscow with the water droplets. If you heard the snippet, you would know what I'm talking about. I can understand why this would sound like Stranger in Moscow. Very much. Okay. To end this video here, I just wanted to say this. These songs, I've always wanted to hear Michael's final recordings pretty much since I became a fan. I remember when I became a fan in 2008, we all wanted to hear a new album so bad after Thriller 25, even before that. So, hopefully one day we get to hear these songs, you guys. I hope this video was very insightful. I did try my best. Like I said, I'm very passionate about these songs, very passionate about his unreleased catalog, and I hope one day we get to hear these, because Michael deserves it. He was such a creative soul. I crave it so much. You guys are awesome. Hope you enjoyed the rant video. I'll try to keep making more. Keep Michaeling. Goodbye.